Hi, Collective. Pile 3, the Obsidian. That's what we're working with. Let's get into it. What's going on in Pile 3's energy? What do they need to be aware of? Again, that one just doesn't want to stay. Flying off somewhere? Maybe. What's going on in Pile 3's energy? Someone is secretly on the DL. I don't know if that's you or somebody you're dealing with. Wishing upon a star. Pile 3, Pile 3. What's going on? Relocation. International Crime Syndicate. And guilty by association. Not what I was expecting to pull. Interesting. All right, Spirit. Well, that was for Pile 3. What's going on here? Someone is secretly on the DL, wishing upon a star, relocation, International Crime Syndicate, and guilty by association. What did I say about somebody trying to get away? All right, Spirit. What does the collective need to hear? What does the collective need to hear? What's going on current energy? What is this wishing upon a star? What are they wishing for? What are they wishing for? Okay, well, this is interesting. So, collective, somebody is wishing on your downfall, hoping you fall, like literally, like hoping you fall flat on your face after saying and doing the most. Like, that's what they're wishing for. They're like really hoping that like you don't come out of this depression or whatever you might be dealing with. Like, but it seems like you are. Like, you're in a place right now where you're like, you're happy and you're content. You're no longer like wrapped up in, I don't know, like sadness or things that upset you in the past. Like, they're wishing upon a star that, you know, that you just give up, basically. Yeah, they just want you to remain stagnant. Like, don't go anywhere. And don't try to heal from what was said about you in the past. Like, no. But you're already aware of this. You already know this. And you are also very much aware that, like, you are not upset about the past. Like, you have healed from that situation. Okay, well, all right, so going back to this, this whole situation here, what does the collective need to be aware of? Give us information on what they need to be aware of. They should already be aware that they're guilty by association within this international crime ring. Maybe give us something on that. Like, what do they need to be aware of? Like, going to jail sometime soon? Judgment. Right on time. Yeah. Judgment Day is coming. All right, so what does the collective need to be aware of? someone secretly on the DL, wishing for your downfall, wishing for your stagnancy, wanting to get the hell out of Dodge. What does the collective need to be aware of when it comes to this energy? Six of Pentacles. So by you giving back to the community, or like to just do like your general surroundings, like just loving on the things that are beautiful currently in your life and being grateful for that. Or wait, hold on. I mean, yes, that's always a good thing to do. Like, be grateful for what you currently have. But also, Nine of Cups in the reverse. Whoop. Kind of getting like two completely different energies here. So my question is what do you need to be aware of? And it's like you giving to possibly a child, like giving money to a child, possibly like child support or whatever. It is, I'm just going to say this. I don't think it's your kid. I am not sure where this is coming from other than like Six of Pentacles. That's giving back. Page of Cups, typically a kid. Nine of Cups in the reverse is not self-sufficiency. It's like you are giving to somebody who is codependent, like, and not in a good way. Like, I hate using the word Jezebel because it's such like a spiritual community, like, sort of thing to say, but like, that's what I get, is like you're giving to a person and a child that quite possibly isn't yours, and they're just using you for money. And by you finding this out could get you all up in your fucking head, but also release you from you know, feeling like you need to give to this situation. Yeah, and it'll give you the strength to like head off in the direction that you maybe should have been on. Like, it'll give you the power you need to move forward and make the right decision. So maybe this chick is what has you wrapped up in like guilty by association. Maybe you're tied to the situation because of a kid who you think is yours, but I'm just going to go ahead and say that it's not. Actually, let's pull on it. Is this kid the collective's? This Page of Cups. Are they paying for a child that's not even theirs? Page of Cups. Give us information on this Page of Cups. Is it the collectives? Should they be paying for it? Star. Healing. Emperor in the reverse. King of Pentacles. Collective. And these cards were all in the upright before I even started pulling them. But somehow the Hierophant is in the reverse. Well, what you would think would be a beautiful gift to the world, and a kid always is a gift to the world. But to those that know and believe that that kid is like theirs, right? If you're under the impression that the kid is theirs, then of course, like the child is a gift. But this is not healing. Like, I think what you're gonna, I'm just getting confirmation that this is not your kid. It goes Star, what should be healing, something that like you cultivate and take care of day in and day out, is met with like, this kid was not, possibly not brought about in a loving way, whatever the case may be. I just get that this Hierophant, like the higher understanding of whose kid this is, the only thing that's in between you and healing is the fact that like this higher understanding. Like King of Pentacles, like you have your, I hate to say it, but I feel like you're being used for your money, for child support. Bottom of the deck. Yeah, it was all driven by passion. Maybe a one-night stand. So whether this kid, I'm not saying for you to like go around and like demand DNA tests, right? But like, this kid didn't come about, this was like a one-night stand that now you're tied to because of this kid and this woman. Yeah. And it left you stuck because somebody just was saying and doing the most in order to have this victory. Whoa, collective. I was not expecting to get into this. If this kid is yours, then I hope you treat it like a gift, because every kid is one. If you find out that this child is not yours and that you were being used, I am so sorry about that. Just know it's not the kid's fault. So don't, don't get mad at the kid. Be mad at the adult person that should have been an adult in this whole thing. Okay, collective, I hate to end it that way, but that is where I'm going to end it. I hope this was helpful and enlightening. I always get weird when I have to deliver messages like this, because it's like, ooh, like that's a hard conversation to have. So I hope this doesn't screw up your entire life, but if you do find out that the kid isn't yours, then I hope it changes your life for the better and that you can go forward knowing the truth finally. I love you guys, and I will see you for another reading sometime soon. Bye.